Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we have a 0 rare, common and uncommon only deck. Intended for casual. Since this has no rares, basically anyone should be able to craft it or come close to it, so why are we playing this deck on a budget? We have a few creatures that really power up enchantments. So first off, 1 mana 1/1, whenever an enchantment enters, or when we unlock a room, fully unlock it. So if we play this for 2, it's going to trigger this, and then when we unlock the other one, it's also going to trigger this, and we're going to get a +1/+1 counter on target creature. This one does the same thing, except it's going to make 1/1s, going to trigger the same, and then this is going to make enchantments and unlock cost 1 less. I would say this would be kind of mid, except for the fact that it itself is an enchantment, so when we play this, we're going to trigger these, which is pretty good. The enchantments we're playing, first let's talk about the creature-based auras, which would be these 4. So this is going to give a creature +1/+1 for each enchantment we control and give it first strike. This only gives a creature +1/+1, but when we play it, we're going to give a creature hexproof, so this is just a combat trick, or rather a protection spell against removal. This gives a creature flying and +1/+0 and it redraws, which is great, just to play it, make something evasive, draw again. And then this is going to give a creature +1/+0 and it has lifelink and ward 2, and most importantly, it's an O-ring effect that's going to enter, steal something until this goes into the graveyard. And the lifelink is pretty huge because we can make huge creatures with stuff like this. We also have removal here, so we have 8 removal spells total with ossification, which is also an O-ring effect. Other stuff we're playing, these 3 over here. So we have Fear of Isolation, 2 mana 2/3. Once again, it's an enchantment. When it enters, we have to return a permanent to its owner's hand. So what we can do is, let's say we have Ethereal Armor on a ground creature. We can play this, bounce the Ethereal Armor, and then put it back on Fear of Isolation. So now we have this huge pump spell on a flyer. We can also do things like bouncing this. So we have a protection spell again. We can bounce this, replay it to draw. If this has a smaller creature under it, maybe we played it early, we can bounce it back to get a bigger threat out of the way. We can also bounce and replay these rooms. So this one is 2 mana, make a 1/1 creature. The reason this is powerful is because that creature is an enchantment. So this is an enchantment that enters, then makes an enchantment creature. So it double triggers these and counts as 2 enchantments for this and stuff, right? The Rotunda just adds a couple +1/+1 counters. But in the late game, especially if we have the cost reduced, we can like play this, bounce this, replay it, get a 1/1, get a couple counters, which is pretty good value. This is a bounce spell, 1 mana. When you unlock it, return a creature to its owner's hand. And 5 is whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw. So it's card draw, and not hard to trigger since we can give stuff flying. So yeah, that's our deck. Mana base is terrible. We're gonna lose games to having our lands enter tapped. That's just, it's a budget deck. Definitely just add any rares you have, right? I can't play them today, but any rares that you happen to have, just add them, right? So anyway, 0 rare enchantments for casual unranked. Let's try it, see how it does. Do we have enough creatures? This is a question I've been asking. So far it's felt okay against removal heavy decks. It can feel like we just can't get enough creatures in play, but we have one. We go second, but that's pretty normal. We'll play this tapped turn 1. Surveil, look at that. Rare. Unbelievable. And they discarded a Gaia's Gift. So that makes me think Selesnya big stuff. Okay, counters. That is kind of terrifying. I do have a bounce spell, and this will be pretty good, right? They get a bunch of counters, and then I just exile it, make them restart. Do you have a bite spell? They're looking at my creature, so the answer is okay. It's an ossification, sure. I can do that. Probably just hold up the protection spell. Okay. That's terrifying and it's rare. Yep. Put a counter there. Sure. Okay. That's a 3/3. Could kill it. I'd rather just bounce it though, it's fine. I am probably just going to play this for no value. Do this. Okay. Evolving Wild. We'll get a blue land, I think. Alright, so I think it's play this here. We're going to steal this. And then we'll bounce this And now attack for 4. These gremlins, they're gremlins, right? Yeah, they're usually for me just trade fodder. I'm usually building up a big creature like this and attacking with it, and then just chumping and trading. Siege Veteran, kind of forgot that card existed. Okay, so they're really going to want to kill a veteran with an ossification or my tamer. I kind of want to give this one flying. And then I'm actually gonna put the ethereal armor on one of the gremlins. Like so. I always try to be aware of what the opponent's gonna want to kill. I didn't mean to hit attack all, by the way. That was a mistake. They can kill a 1/1, I guess. I have lots of them. But I didn't mean to do that. Down to 3. I'm not gonna play this land. It enters on tap next turn either way, right? And if I draw a land, it doesn't matter. Like, I think it's fine. Sure. Nice. Well, game 1, it worked. Yeah, something I recommend is... It's very tempting to, just throw all your auras on a one creature, but one removal spell just wipes you out. I tend to spread them a little bit more wide. Fred. Okay, Fred. What have you got? Opponent goes first, but that's to be expected. All creatures, no aura, no enchantments, but we'll draw some, right? Surely. Have you ever wondered why people have so much time to choose their opening hand? Okay, now let's see if they play immediately. They do, look at that, right to their hand. What? Fred is a piece of shit. Fuck you, Fred. Just roping to try to get me to concede to get their weekly wins. Scum. We have to win. They're Demir though, they're gonna be good against us if they have lots of removal. But I'm motivated now to actually win. Yeah, play this. Kill my creature, you son of a bitch. Probably should have played a tap land and a 1-drop. That might have been better. Possibly. What are you even playing? I don't know. So what? Just give flying. Flying. Draw. I want to play this because it redraws and I'm expecting removal. Next turn, probably play 2 scavengers and a removal spell. Sure. Yep. Get a counter. We'll exile that eventually. So 1/1. 1/1. Do we just exile it now? They're tapped out, so sure. Do this. Exile this. Counter here. Counter here. Again, spreading our power is my preference. Draw and discard. Another builder's talent. Makes a 0/4. We'll exile that, then attack for the lethal. Land. Okay, so we're going to play this. I'm going to go here. I want the ward on the flyer. Exile this. Counter. Counter. Yeah, fuck you, Fred. We don't like Fred, do we? I don't like Fred very much. I give people the benefit of the doubt when they rope, because I crash out of the game sometimes, and it happens a lot. It doesn't happen a lot. It happens when it happens often when I'm loading into the game, right? Like the match starts and then I just crash out. Sometimes the client freezes up, so like it's fine. But when someone uses their entire rope and then at the last second they go and then they instantly are here, it's like, no, you were definitely 100% roping. There's no doubt there. All tap lands. Hand's fine though. Yeah, the tap lands, man, they're rough. Play this one first, because these ones could come in untapped. Maybe they're playing red aggro. You never know. We could go first. Oh, it's the same deck. We went first, but we're playing from behind because our lands are tapped. So, that's a bummer. If we draw an untapped land, we play this and get rid of everything. The Dollmaker. I want to play a Dollmaker deck. It looks so cool. But, this is not good for me. And I don't know what to exile, to be honest. Both of these are bad. Because I need to exile, like, both of these things. We're going to target this. We're going to give itself a counter. No, we're going to exile this. And we're gonna hope that the lifelink helps us race the opponent's optimistic scavenger. And if they have ossification, well, they can't pay the ward cost, so we don't have to worry about that. But this Doll deck is kind of cool. I've seen it. The Porcelain Gallery, creatures have power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. So you make a bunch of 1/1s, like with Scrubb's Hive, and they just get huge. I'm giving this flying. Yeah, they don't attack, which is great. Probably do this. And then let's give this flying. I say I don't always go all in. I am this time. I want this game to end quick. Let's just go crazy. Oh my god, we're going to end it next turn, potentially. So, if they have untapped land into ossification or any removal spell, because they're not playing a budget deck like I am, they can pay the ward, and then I'm in trouble. Okay, that's fine. So no removal, so I think we just win. Oh, but they can't pay the ward. Oh, they're going to target my Sheltered by Ghost. Right. They can't do that. Well, I can do the same, not that it matters too much. I mean, this is removing lifelink. Oh, they took the feather thing. Huh. So this can't block. So it's we play this, target you. We exile the thing that can block. We put a counter here and a counter here. And then we do this. 11. Yep, nice. Nice. It's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14, exactly lethal. So I did exactly the opposite of what I said I usually do. That was an all-in line, right? If the opponent has a removal spell, I'm just done. But yeah, that works. No creatures. So probably have to mulligan. Opponent goes first. 2 creatures, better. What goes back? Probably the bounce spell. As much as I would love the card draw eventually. Okay, mill. Interesting. So we play this first. Can't believe our only untapped land is blue. It's so painful. Yeah, the mana. Mana is painful with this deck. I mean, you're taking a huge sacrifice playing no rares in the mana base. Well, I feel like this doesn't resolve. It does. Well, I feel like it dies. I don't know. A mill deck? Are they gonna have a ton of answers? The answer is yes. Yep, they're going to. This does not have defender. Okay, there goes my thing. Sure. Mill. Alright. That's pretty cool. So, I play this, I hold up the protection. That's fine. We protect this turn. Next turn we can draw. See what's going on. Sure. Target my thing. And protect. Okay. They can't attack. Okay, we'll play this first. We'll play this. Am I going all in again? Like I say, I never do. Here we go. I'm just, I don't know what to say, guys. Attack for 5? I think I have to kill them before they mill me out, right? I can't stall here. I am vulnerable, though. 5 mana. Makes it a 0-2? Still a 3-4 because of all the pumping. Its base power is 0-2, but it still has the buffs from the auras. That's also a 0-2. Okay. 40 cards. So this. Then this. Do we put them on the 0-2? I think so, right? Why didn't I get 1/1 counters? Oh, because it lost all abilities. Hey guys, it doesn't have abilities. Well, down to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 2 mana. Okay, there we go. Nice. Opponent's playing some jank. I don't know. But, I mean, that's why we play unranked with these decks. Alright. Lands. Am I going to complain about them the entire video? The answer is, yep. We will keep... We're going second. We're going to be playing from behind. Let's play this one, actually. Alright. Untapped land would be fantastic. What is that? When it dies, make a power stone token. Okay. Am I gonna play this for just stalling? I might. Feels bad though. I think we just take 2 for now. I don't think the 2 damage is too terrible. Sure. Another one. Dang. No lands. Alright. So next turn, if this is still alive, we're in play. I'm playing this just to draw. I will take 4. Yep. Sure. Okay, looks like a artifact. Also a budget deck so far? Okay, we did not. You gotta give me some lands, man. We'll do this. They have 1 mana open. Okay, nothing. Make a 1/1. Draw. Land, please. Oh my god. Okay. I think we don't attack. I have to discard the hand size. Probably one of these because I can't do anything with them. If I draw an untapped land, please don't kill it. If I draw an untapped land, the best play might be play this just for the lifelink. And never mind, it's definitely dead. -5, -5. Yep. Well, we will lose if we get mana screwed. No blocks. Alright. Oh my god, please, game. I just want the lifelink, that's it. Alright. Get rid of an attacker. Attack for 2, gain 2. Gonna take 3 or 4. Opponent attacks for 4. Go to 6. That's... well, no, it's not fine. It kills my thing. That's very bad. Well, I guess, you know, we can get stuck on 2 mana. I don't have a solution for that, unfortunately. Oh my god, it's so painful. Is there any way we live? I need to remove something, right? If I just play a pump... I mean, we could take 4 and live. I think still we should bounce. Bounce. Counter. Makes a 1/1. 2, 3, 4. I'll go to 2. I need to draw... I mean, if I draw a lifelink thing, I'm just still dead. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's just see what we draw. 2, 3, 4, 5. We go to 1. I just want to see, do we draw a land now? The answer is it has to be right. Has to be a land now. No. Okay, well, I guess sometimes you just don't draw lands. No creatures, both lands enter tapped, opponent goes first. Pain. Oh, we have 1-drops, but a tapped white source. Absolute pain. Everything sucks. Maybe one of these. Yep. Okay. Oh, I drew. Oh my god, I drew a plan. I said I was gonna pay attention in this game, and then let's not talk about it, huh? No, we're not talking about it. Okay. So what does blue-green mean? I have to assume it is some sort of like doppelganger type of thing, maybe. Okay, it's just ramp. Can this exile that? Non-land permanent, so the answer is yes. Is that worth it? Or do we kill them before it comes down? I think I'm just gonna draw. Counter. Oh, good. Another removal spell. Attack for 4. We have 3 removal spells, and this is a deck trying to put big stuff in play. Like that. Don't think they can tap it this turn, so we'll just exile it. Yep. That ticks down. That's fine. Oh my god. Well, all of this seems pretty good. We'll go here. We will exile this. Nice. Yeah. Well, we can do some pretty crazy stuff. That was like a crazy run out. We had both our creatures, our good ones, and just removal. Alright. Open this pack. We get a celestial armor. Very similar to what we're doing, just not an enchantment. Alright, so that's the deck. What do I think about it? I would say the weakest aspect of this deck is how many creatures we're playing and the mana base. 12 lands entering tapped is so painful. So definitely, whatever rare land you have, if you want to play this thing, I don't care what, put these in, if you have them, put the waste in, much better, whichever ones you happen to have. I would say we need more creatures though. These are the enchantment creatures. This would be okay. Oh, for sure. Enduring Curiosity. Do I not have the white whatchamacallit? I don't. 4 mana, make a couple 2/1s with flying. So they wear ethereal armor really well. So yeah, there's some rares that would improve this deck quite a bit. Specifically creatures. I'd be cutting maybe like the rooms. I'd be cutting these for creatures. But that's the deck. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.